Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louvre here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of November. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Pisces, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Six of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands, okay, in reverse. All right. So Pisces, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the Five of Pentacles. This could be some sort of abandonment issues, okay? Or, you know, fear of something here no longer holding value anymore, okay? And it could be a big challenge for you in November. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Empress, the Moon, and the Page of Pentacles. So in the recent past, when I'm looking here at the Empress and the Moon, I'm really strongly getting an introvert energy. It's like I need to go within, I need to check my emotions, I need to see how I feel. There's a strong energy, even though the Nine of Pentacles isn't here, there's a strong energy here, Pisces, of you spending time on your own and really contemplating something here that emotionally affected you on a deep level, okay? Emotionally affected you on a deep level. This could have a lot to do with a child, or it could have a lot to do with a mother, or it could have a lot to do with someone here talking about a new opportunity, you know, a new opportunity to learn, an apprenticeship, okay? There's some sort of new beginning that could have happened here, but I'm ultimately getting a solo, spending a lot of time on my own vibe, okay? And we're gonna find out why I'm intuitively getting that when we clarify. Now, in the present moment, Pisces, you have the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Immediately, Spirit is saying, why are you worried about this situation? There's a situation in your life in the present moment that you're super worried about. There's a lot of fear, and it has a lot to do with someone that you want to offer love to, or someone that wants to offer love to you, okay? And there is some sort of fear and anxiety, and as a result of this fear and anxiety, somebody here is creating some sort of block, or they're creating some sort of boundaries because they're afraid of getting hurt, and I feel like this is you, okay? And we're going to find out more in a moment. In the near future, you have the Three of Swords, the Fool, and the Chariot. So even though a new beginning is coming in for you with the Fool here, okay, even though a new beginning is coming in for you, you're still in pain, okay? Someone here is still hurt or in pain over something that affected you and them, okay? It could be a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Gemini here. We're going to clarify and find out more in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands here in reverse. I'm really strongly getting with the Queen of Wands here in reverse. There's definitely something here about someone withdrawing, disconnecting, no longer wanting to be interested in this, not investing their time and energy. You know, when the Queen of Wands is in reverse, she's kind of like, it's like a fire is being put out, okay? And again, we're going to find out more when we clarify. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Cups upright, and the King of Swords upright. So the biggest challenge here has a lot to do with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe a Taurus, or this person has those energies strong in their astrological chart. So the biggest challenge here for you, Pisces, has a lot to do with the fact that someone here left you, someone abandoned you or left you. Okay. And this person is someone that you really believe that you can have a long-term commitment with. Okay. And this ending was very painful, but even though the ending happened, it happened in a very specific way. It happened in a way where this person could have left or disconnected unknowingly, like they just picked up, left, gone, didn't say anything. Or it could be the fact that, there could have been some ghosting for some of you. But either way, it's almost like, how could this person do that? How could this person leave or disconnect? Especially when there is a lot of money here, okay? So there could be some sort of joint resources as well. Somebody here may decide that they want to pull out. They no longer want to be involved in this. And this could be something that has affected you on a very deep level. Because for many of you, whether this has already happened or is happening or will happen, the point here is that a lot of you may realize or you may feel that things aren't done. Something here ended very quickly or something here was taken away very quickly, but there's still more to the puzzle is what it's showing me, okay? So even though it appears something is done, it's not completely done because there's a lot of money involved or there's something here about money, which is affecting your ability to completely forget about this or completely disconnect from it, okay? Now, in the recent past, let's clarify the moon. There was a lot of emotions here in the past that really affected you on a deep level, Pisces. Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Hangman. So as you can see here in the recent past, there's a very strong energy here of you. Okay, the moon is you and the Hangman is you. And I'm going to be honest with you, Pisces, I'm really strongly feeling that even though some sort of situation in your life affected you on a deep level, I do see drinking here, okay? So you could have drunk your sorrows away. You could have just said, I'm going to drink. It's going to help me, overcome the issues that I've been facing. And you've been holding on to something here that really has affected you on a big, big level. Okay. Emotionally, you've been holding on to this. And a lot of you may not realize, but in the past, there was opportunities available to you and you may have missed those opportunities or you may have overlooked those opportunities because you were still holding on to something here that affected you on a deep level. I am going to mention this one thing. Okay. And again, I'm 99.9% belief that what I'm about to tell you is true. You in the past were holding on to sorrows, pain, trauma, drinking your sorrows away. Some of you may have done drugs. I'm not really getting drugs, but I'm getting more of a drinking. And what you would do is you would go out in public and you would act as if everything's fine. You would go in public and act as if everything was fine. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm the Empress. Everything's good. But deep down inside, something here was bothering you on a very, very deep level. Okay. In the past. That's what I'm seeing. Now, in the present moment, it looks like, again, you're still emotionally attached to something here and it is causing you some sort of anxiety and fear. A lot of you are afraid to get hurt again. You're afraid to get hurt again. What's the important message here for Pisces in the present moment? So the King of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant, the Four of Swords. Yeah, the King of Cups. I don't make this stuff up. Yeah, Five of Cups. You're still getting over something that affected you on a deep level with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm getting a Taurus here. You're still getting over it, okay? Hierophant, Four of Swords, and the King of Cups. So your important message here is that you need to still heal from a commitment that you just came out of, or you still need to heal something within your marriage. Okay, that's also another message for you. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands. You have the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles. The only way, Pisces, you're going to really be able to have this new beginning, which is what a lot of you are contemplating having in the present moment, is for you to work through the issues that you've been facing. And I think one of the issues that you've been facing here is the fact that a lot of you have been setting boundaries, okay? But there's also something here about you setting boundaries but still being worried. Okay. It's like you're blocking someone or setting boundaries when it comes to love. But the thing is, and like I said to you in previous all sign readings, and I remember what I said to you because it was very specific. I said to you that you still want love. But the problem that I see here is that because you've gone through so much trauma and it's affected you on a deep level, you've not only created boundaries, but you've also been in your head about this situation. Well, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? And it's almost like you're feeding into some sort of anxiety and fear. And what Spirit is saying is the only way, Pisces, you're going to truly be able to free yourself from this is to truly rest and recuperate your energy. Going and trying to move forward, but still being hurt or still being blocked energetically is going to create some sort of anxiety and fear for you. And I feel like that's what's happening. So there's something here in the present moment, Pisces, that's happening that you're not aware of. And it's creating blockages in your life. It could be creating blockages in this new beginning you want to have. It could be creating blockages in terms of you moving forward, or maybe even creating blockages in your work life. So why are you worried about this situation? And by the way, what they're telling me, the more you worry about the situation, the more it starts creating blockages for you. So a lot of you may not realize that your fear and anxiety contributes to a blocked energy in your life. Okay. And I don't think you want to be blocked. I think it's almost like you're sitting there in the present moment and you're like, who can I give my love to? Is there anybody normal in this world that I can give my love to? That's what you're saying to yourself in the present moment. I see it here with the King of Cups here twice. You are so much longing, and you can say all you want to me that you don't believe what I'm saying. It's a lie. Maybe it's not your reading. Maybe it's not your reading, but I'm seeing here you want love. The idea of love, it's something here that you want. You want to give your love to someone. You want to heal a relationship, a marriage, a commitment, but something here is causing a blockage. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress. A lot of you don't realize that, you know how simple this situation is. It doesn't, on paper, it looks simple, but in reality, it's not, okay? In the present moment, you have the Nine of Swords. This is a card of anxiety, fear, stress, uncertainty. And it's usually a picture of a man or a woman sitting by a bed, worried, can't sleep at night. In the present moment, okay, your important message here is about someone here that you're having a meeting with. You're going to get back together with someone, or you're going to have a meeting with someone. And even though this meeting causes fear or uncertainty, it is a part of your growth, okay? It is a part of your growth, Pisces, and you're going to get over this issue that has affected you. But one of the things that I can tell you right now is that fear and anxiety and feeding into that is not going to help you. It's just going to create more issues. So this is about you confronting a situation head on and dealing with it like the Empress does. The Empress, when she's giving birth, she doesn't stop in the middle of birth and say, you know what, I'm giving up, and the baby is halfway outside of her. It doesn't work like that, okay? Or then she just gets a C-section. But the reality here is, if you truly want to have a new beginning and you really want your work to get better, your life to get better, you gotta stop feeding the anxiety and fear. Because all that's doing, all that fear mongering, all of that's doing is it's delaying you from being able to deal with the situation head on. You're being called in the present moment, Pisces, to deal with a situation in your life head on and not to feed into the fear. You have a choice. Okay, you have a choice here, okay? And somebody here is not moving as quick as the other person, and that's also creating some sort of anxiety and fear. So this is about you and this person getting back on the same page and learning from this experience and growing from it, not creating boundaries and isolating yourself and being in fear and worry, because eventually you're going to have to confront this issue. And it has a lot to do with someone here who left or abandoned you, okay? Let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, you're still hurt, of course. And that's why there's a lot of fear and anxiety in the present moment. But even though there's a lot of fear, even though there's a lot of fear and anxiety in the present moment, and in the near future, there's this pain that you're still needing to work through this, okay? Once you work through the situation, it looks like it's going to lead to a brand new beginning for you. It's going to lead to you finally being able to move forward because, like I said, there's stagnation or there's some sort of blockage that's happening in the present moment. And in the near future, it looks like that changes. So what is the Three of Swords all about? Why is it here? This is about someone who's been withdrawn from you or you've been withdrawn from them. That can also be the case. All right, Three of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles. You have the Judgment and the Five of Swords. So in the near future, it looks like for many of you, there is going to be a confrontation. And I don't feel like this confrontation is bad. At first, you may think, oh no, I don't want to have to go through this. And you may be quick to disconnect, but you're going to come to some sort of major realization. And like I said, it's about someone else, because there's a court card that keeps coming up all the time in all parts of your reading. The challenge, you have a court card, King of Swords, you know, in the present moment, you have King of Cups, which again is another court card twice. And in the near future, you have the King of Pentacles, another court card. So it's always about someone else. Okay. And again, if this week or, you know, this day that I'm doing this reading for you, if it doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. So this is about you confronting something here that you haven't wanted to confront. And once you confront it, it's going to release you energetically to be able to move forward. Four of Cups, the Magician, and the Two of Cups. Yes. Someone here is going to offer you love, or you're going to offer love to this person, but there is an energy here of rejecting or not being interested. And the reason why this person may or may not be interested is because you're still hurt over something and they can energetically feel it. And that's why in the present moment, instead of being so quick to offer love or give love or look for love, you need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself, and you need to resolve some sort of issue that you have with someone here that's created a lot of anxiety and fear. Because even though you can move forward and have a new beginning, you still have unfinished business with someone here that, yes, you ended things with, but it hasn't ended correctly. It needs to be ended correctly. And that's what's going to ultimately allow you to move forward, Pisces. Because I think that's what you want. You're like, you know what? I'm tired of being stagnant. I'm tired of being in the same place. It's boring now. You know, you can only move forward when you deal with your issues. Okay. And that's what Spirit is trying to get to your attention at this time. Okay. Because November is a big month for you. You're supposed to have a new beginning. It's a water month for you, which is, you know, it's trining your sun, moon, and rising, which is a positive thing. But not dealing with issues is going to delay that. Okay. So you need to be aware. Advice. Okay. You have the Three of Wands. You have the Ten of Swords. Yes. And the Nine of Cups. So your biggest piece of advice here, okay, has a lot to do with you needing to work through this anxiety, this ending, this pain, this fear, this trauma. How can you transmute the energy of painful ending to moving towards fulfillment and happiness? Start thinking about the future. That's what Spirit's asking you to do. Start making plans to move into the next phase of your life. There's a milestone that's happening, okay, in your life. And when something ends, it doesn't mean that you remain being in that place of sadness, anger, anxiety, fear, pain. This is about you saying, okay, I went through that. I needed to go through that. Now that I've gone through that, how can I bring myself back to this place of bliss and happiness? And that's what Spirit's asking you to do. Spirit's asking you to transmute that painful ending into something that's going to lead to a lot of happiness for you. And that's part of you making that plan, that vision, because you have some sort of vision that you want to move towards in the near future. But this is about you, Pisces, being practical, not allowing yourself to swim and be in a place of pain and remaining there, but saying, okay, I'm at rock bottom. How can I get back up again? And that's going to have a lot to do with you making plans for the future, but not only making plans, but actually putting yourself in the idea of what you want for the future. And that's what's going to allow you to overcome this painful ending. Okay. So Pisces, a lot to unpack here. I hope you got something from the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.